Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved. In today's episode, we're on episode number 14 of our ARK series. Doing amazing today. So in today's episode, I have a couple things I want to get done. Right off the bat, I want to hurry and make ourselves a sword from one of the blueprints we found from drop hunting. So I've been smelting up a ton of metal because this is an expensive sword. It is an ascendant sword, so it's going to be a little pricey here. But it does a lot of damage, and it's going to be nice for today, because today I actually want to travel to the redwoods. And if you don't know what the redwoods are, very deadly place. They're comparable to the Arctic. very deadly. So I'm going to bring along a sword with us, and I thought we might as well make up our ascendant sword. Now that we have our industrial forge, making ascendant tools isn't that bad because we can smelt metal at unprecedented rates. So anyway, let's head out there. We're going to take our Quetzal because we're going to need him to pick up what I want to tame today. And that should work great. Let's head out there. Alright, on our way to the redwoods. Pretzel's doing great. And what I actually want to do today is find some Megatheriums, which, if you don't know what those are, the big sloths. I want to tame some of those. Of course, this is why we made a sword, is thylacolas exist. Yeah, if you don't know what a thylacola is, they're these big, like saber-tooths that jump out of trees, and they pull you off your mount and will eat you. Yeah, the redwoods, not a safe place, but that's why we made a sword. Okay, Pretzel, let's land here, buddy. Need to get away from the wrecks. Don't necessarily want to have to sword. I think he was a level 40, because that's not going to end well for us. Even if it is an ascendant one, still not going to end well for us. But I think we found our first candidate. I think we're going to go with the level 76 Megatherium. So we're going to hurry and pick them up. They are a female, so we're going to have to go for a male next, but we'll start with them and go from there. They're not the best level, but I'll take a 76 for now. Let's just get a little stamina and make our way back to the taming trap that I have over on the beach. Let's see, it's another female. It's only level 8. We'll take the 70, or the 76, whatever it is, and get them back. The nice thing about Quetzals is they can pick up bigger things like Megatheriums. So there we go. Scoop up our Megatherium and head on back, as long as we don't get attacked by another Thyla. But we're good. Made it back to the trap. I made the trap too high. I'm hoping that's going to be tall enough for a Megatherium. They are kind of big, so we're going to see if this works. It's going to be this is kind of a test run here. Drop them in. There, they got in. So you have to be careful with these guys because I think if you attack bugs or if they are around like any bugs, they'll get aggressive and attack you. But otherwise, they're passive until you, of course, well, they're neutral, I guess, because if you attack them, they'll go after you. So you have to be careful with these guys. And they can't break stones. That's good. Even though it'd take them a long time to get through these, it's fine. So we're just going to trank this guy out. Shouldn't take too many with our Mastercraft long neck. And the reason I want to tame some Megatheriums is because the first boss fight that I'm looking at doing is the Broodmother. Now, while I usually use Rexes for the Broodmother, and Rexes work perfectly fine, I've never tried Megatheriums, but I've heard they're really good because they get a bonus to how much damage they do to any insects, and since the Broodmother's an insect, well, they do a lot of damage. So I thought we could, Pretzel's following us. Anyway, I thought we could try out doing some Megatheriums on the Broodmother, so I just want to get a couple high-level ones, and do a little breeding, get some good Megatheriums going, and I have a good saddle. I think we have a blueprint. It might just be a good saddle, but we can get some good boss fighting Megatheriums. So I think our second one we're going to tame, which is a male, is a 116. This is actually like the perfect, perfect Megatherium to go with our 76 is this 113. This is a really good level. It's not quite the best, but it'll do for our purposes today. So we're going to scoop this guy up, take him over to our taming trap, and get our second Megatherium. Alright. Lured the Rex away that was over here, and now we can actually get to taming this guy. You'll see that red, kind of, I don't even know what to call it, that red stuff around his head. That means that he's, like, on his aggressive mode, and he sensed, like, a bug or something. So that's when you want to watch out, is when these guys have a red glow on their head. That means they're upset. But it looks like he wore off, so we're good. Now we can just trank him out. And the 2 high walls work just fine for these guys, so I mean, you could go 3 just to be safe, because we are on a hill, so if it was a steeper hill, they might be able to hop out. Want to be careful with these guys. They're actually kind of scary up close. They're big sloths, but they can be kind of scary. Probably shouldn't go too close to them. Really, in general, anything with big claws and ARK will hurt your armor. Like, Therazinos will break flak pretty easy, so you gotta be careful around these guys. but we can get this guy down pretty quick. Even though he's a 116, or he's no match for our Mastercraft rifle. Alright, well I'm going to get to taming this guy and get our amazing new Megatherium up. Alright, we're going to take this guy home. 173, great level. So I got both these guys home, made them up some saddles. Well, actually one of the saddles we already had. I made the other one saddle though. It was actually a pretty good saddle we had for, I decided to give it to the higher level one, which I decided to name Marty. I haven't come up with a name for the other one yet, but we'll do that later on. So I'll show you his saddle. It's pretty good. It's, what is it? Journeyman? Yeah, it's pretty good though. I'm happy about it. So I haven't put any level ups into these guys. You can see this guy has fairly decent health, but really good melee, like 406 melee. That's really good. Generally, you'd want like 15,000 to 20,000 health for the boss fight. So, you know, health, especially on this other one, is low, but about 400 melee is what you want for the boss fight. So on the melee front, we're doing great. We just need to find one with like a female with really good health, and then we'll be set to start breeding. So anyway, I hope everybody did enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.